Small to larger sheet, you want to say it?
Alright. Okay, so first we're going to be changing these numbers into percentages and then putting it in order from small to larger. So Tim, take away the first three.
Alright, with this first one, we have 2.69 and we times it by 100 and it should equal 269%. With this next one, it's already over 100, so you just cross that off and take 79 and change it to 79%. With this next one here, it's over 200, we need to get it over 100 like this one before. So we cross this off and we cross this off and we divide it by 2. So it should be 70 over 100. And then same as this one, we pull the 70 down and we put it under here. Alright, Charlie.
And again, as Tim did before, we want to make that bottom number 100. So we'll times both sides by 50, which would make that equal 200%. And with the last one, we have fraction 40 over 50. Same thing again, we want to make it equal 100. So times both sides by 2, and we have 82%. Now, to put it from small to larger. So Tim, you go for this one.
Alright, so the first one we have 70%, so we'll cross that one off, and we'll do 70%. With the second one, we have 79%, so we'll cross that one off, and go 79%.
And this next was 82. Then 200.
And lastly, we have 269. There we go.
So for this next one, we have 1,200 students and 36% of them went to the canteen during the school week. And then we want to find out how many students went to the canteen. So we want to find 36% of 1,200. So firstly, we convert that to a decimal, to a fraction, So it'd be 36 over 100, because that's it in fraction form. And then we want to make that a fraction, so we put that over 1. So we make that times by 1,200 over 1. And then we can cancel out these zeros. And that equals 432 students.
Alright, for this next one, you might be at a shop buying something and there's been discounted, so you want to find out the price. So the pair of shoes might cost $130, but it's 10% off. So you want to find out how much money it's going to cost you. So firstly, you 10 over 100, as a percentage there, converted into fraction, you times that by 130 over 1. You can cancel down here, take those two zeros away, and then 10 times 13 is 130 over 10, which equals 13. So you cancel those two down, it's 13 over 1. And that's how much money has been taken off the price. So you go $130, the original price, minus that 13 that's been discounted, you find yourself with $117 shoes.
Alright, so for this one, we're having a pair of shoes was bought by a store and they're going to sell it at 150% of the original cost price. So with this one, same as all the other ones, we're putting this into a fraction, so we're going 150 over 100. And with this one, we're going to do the same thing, so we go times and then we do 27 over 1. We can't cancel anything down here, so we go to the next line and we do 4,050 over 100. And then from here we cancel down, we take one off there, and then we do, and it should equal $40.5.
Right, so then we times 46 by 10, which equals 460 over 5, which is equal to 92%. There we go.
Okay, so now I've got a couple of test results and we want to find the total mark, like the grade that you got overall. Let's just pick a random name here, so let's go like Jacob.
Alright, so each of these are all worth 25% of his end of year mark, so we want to work out what his end of year mark is. So the first thing what we're going to do is we're going to make all of them a percentage. So with this first one, we do 27 out of 50, and we want to make it over 100. So we go times 2, because 50 times 2 equals 100, and that should equal 54 over 100, which then equals 54%. With this next one, we have 39 over 80, and with this one, you just put it into a calculator and you work it out, and it should come out to about 49%.
For this next one, it's out of 25, so we times that by 4 to get to 100. So then so that's 28 over 100. So that equals 28%. And for this next one, we times it by 2.5, because 40 times 2.5 is 100. So then that equals 100. That equals 57.5, which then equals 57.5%. Okay. So now all these marks add up to the total 100%, so they're all going to be a quarter of the total result.
Therefore, we have to divide all of them by 4, so we go for the first one, 54 over 4, which then equals 13.5. This next one, we have 49%, it's the same as this one. We do 49 over 4, which equals 12.25.
For this next one, it's really easy. It's just 28 over 4, which equals 7. And then for this next one, it's 57.5. And that, so we do that over 4 equals 14.375.
Alright, so for the last step of this, we have to work out his final mark out of 100. Alright, so we have all these marks and we're going to add them all up. So the first one, we've got 13.5. So we start off with 13.5. And you put a little plus sign here. We go to the next one, so we'll cross this one up. The next one, we've got 12.5. So we've got 0.25. And then Craig will do the next bit.
And then we can add another plus, and it'll be 7. And then we'll also add on 14.35. 75. And then that would equal 47.125 when you add it all up. And that's what he got out of 100. So that wasn't a good score for Jacob for his maths exam, but maybe next time.
A new sports car costs $40,000. When the man got out of the showroom, straight away, it's increased by 7%. And we've got to find out how much the car was worth after you get out of the showroom. So Craig, can you help us do this?
Okay, so for this one, we do 40,000 over 1 times 93, because we're doing 100 minus 7. And then we do that, so 93 over 100. So we're trying to find out what it'd be without the 7%. And let's cancel that down. So then it equals 93 times by 400, which equals $37,200.
Then, this $40,000 car, after 3 years, it decreased by 30%. So, Craig, how much was it worth after 3 years?
So we do the same as before, so we do 40,000 over 1 times by 70 over 100. Because we're doing, once again, 100 minus 30 is 7. And then we cancel that down again, which then equals 2800 $0.
Alright, so over that 3 years, the car decreased $12,000. So we're going to find out how much the car decreased in money, not percentage, in money per year. So over the 3, so it's 12,000 divided by 3, and then that means the value of the car went down $4,000 per year.